Hello YouTube. Bane666 here. Let me start this video with the definition of rape culture. We are told by feminists that rape is normalized in society, that it's acceptable for a man to rape a woman. This is of course nonsense. Even in prison, rapists and pedophiles are treated as the lowest of the low. But is there a type of rape which is excused, tolerated and even condoned? Let's have a look at the following news article. Yes, that's right folks, the judge gave her a lenient sentence, because she was embarrassed that she had raped an 8-year-old boy. I'm guessing the embarrassment came from being caught, not from the act itself. Soon after the article was posted, this appeared on Tumblr. The following comments were left over the next couple of days. I have marked the comments by Tumblr user, drop my cumberbritches, for your consideration. Are you angry yet? I know I fucking am. Let's take a closer look at her comments. She said, "It seems like they are painting her as a predator. I think she is being slandered and it's not fair. This is patriarchy and it reeks." So according to this person, a female raping an 8-year-old boy is the real victim here. Not the 8-year-old who was raped over 50 times, over a 2-year period, but it's his rapist who is the victim, because she is female. Fucking crazy. And of course the fact that a female pedophile got a slap on the wrist, a rarity in itself, is proof that we are living in a patriarchy that, somehow, benefits males. But let's go on to her next comment. Be careful with your words. This woman is not a pedophile. She made an honest mistake and is now a victim herself. Oh, I see, so a woman sexually abusing an 8-year-old boy is not a pedophile, but in fact the victim. Just fucking amazing. Next comment. No, but what I am saying is, how do we not know that this was not the other way around? Why is she the aggressor and not the victim? Why does the male in this situation get a pass for what he did? Perhaps he wanted her to do it? Men are more sexually active at younger ages according to science. I am a warrior against rape and rape culture, but in this situation, it seems consensual. So this piece of shit thinks that an 8-year-old boy is more sexually aggressive and more responsible than a 16-year-old female. Amazing. Is this not the perfect example of rape apology? Victim blaming. Rape culture. You know, all those feminist buzzwords that they aim exclusively at men. This is the result of feminist dogma, which always sees females as victims, and males as the victimizers. When someone like this is confronted with an alternative to this dogma, they refuse to believe it. She would rather believe that an 8-year-old boy is the aggressor, and his 16-year-old female rapist is the victim. She probably does not even realize it, but she is suggesting that an 8-year-old boy is more mature and mentally competent than a female twice his age. So much for feminism empowering women. So much for it being about equality. But who is Drop My Cumberbritches? I would suggest she is fairly typical of many young Tumblr feminists. She described herself as a warrior against rape and rape culture, so I was curious as to what she has posted on the topic. I found these reblogs. Do you notice that these posts exclusively use the female victim, male victimizer message? It's almost as if male victims and female victimizers are invisible. I guess we should not be surprised when someone like Drop My Cumberbritches claims that an 8-year-old male rape victim could have been the aggressor. But then there was this post. So eggs and milk are the result of rape, but an 8-year-old boy being sexually assaulted is probably not, in the eyes of this individual. She actually has more sympathy for chickens than she does for male children. There was also another post she made concerning rape that is worth talking about, but I will come back to that particular one later. But first I want to explore the backlash against her comments on Tumblr. Actually, the abuse happened over a 2-year period. So it may have started when she was 16, but continued until she was 18. Besides, a 16-year-old should know that sexually assaulting a prepubescent 8-year-old boy is wrong. Maybe we should start an anti-rape campaign focusing on female teens. Apparently they do not understand it's wrong. Where to start with this one? It's interesting that the person asking the question uses the words, even a male. I think that speaks volumes just by itself. And then we get the, we need to investigate more, response. Really? There is no dispute that she had sex with an 8-year-old over a 2-year period. Even if this took place in some strange bizarro world where the prepubescent boy was somehow the aggressor, the 16-year-old would still be responsible. There are no circumstances in which it is okay to have sex with an 8-year-old. None, absolutely none. And as she has admitted to it, and been found guilty, there is nothing further to investigate. That's it, game over. Ironically, Drop My Cumberbritches is the type of feminist who would want to string a rapist up without so much as a trial, if the rapist was male, and the victim female. I will get to the Georgian rape story at the end. I told you there was another post she made about rape, but first things first. She claims to have a delusion disorder. I believe this disorder is called feminism, and is pretty bloody common amongst the Tumblr community. As for her comments about the 8-year-old boy, if anyone, anywhere can show me an example of someone claiming that an 8-year-old girl was raped due to the way she was dressed, please post it below. But we all know such a thing would never happen, as society in general does not condone the rape of children. Although, a female pedophile is far less likely to stand trial, or be convicted. And society has a much harder time accepting that females can be pedophiles. They have no problem accepting that a male might be one though. I agree that anyone who says a woman deserved to be raped because of the way she dressed is an idiot, but that does not excuse blaming an 8-year-old boy for his rape. Well, at least there was a backlash against her, and at least she admitted she was wrong in the end. I just hope she actually understands why she was wrong. I suspect that she will still only see males as victimizers and females as victims in the future. Let me be clear here, I do not believe that all feminists are like this individual. There are many out there that would not agree with her one bit. But there are also many feminists like this one, who are only willing to see female victims, and ignore male victims. We saw examples of this in the video I posted a couple of weeks ago about domestic violence comments on Facebook. Some of the females, most self-professed feminists, refused to believe the number of male victims of domestic abuse was so high, or blamed the patriarchy and masculinity for female violence and male victims, or used the tired old line of, "they must have done something to deserve it." We are told constantly that feminism is meant to help men as well, and that not all feminists are like that. Well, I say it's time to put up or shut up. If you are a feminist who is not like that, who is truly about equality and helping everyone, including males, then it's time to take a stand against the feminists that have turned your name to shit. Just take a look on Tumblr, their numbers grow every day. As for rape culture, well, I think as a society we are far more likely to ignore or excuse male victims, and far more likely to believe and defend female ones. That does not mean that there are not some idiots out there, saying stupid shit like, "she deserved it," but those idiots get shot down pretty quick. As for the Georgian rape story I promised for the end, well, Drop My Cumberbritches posted a story she claimed had been posted on CNN, of course it had not been, which has led commenters to claim that it was completely made up by her. I do not know if that's the case, although it would not surprise me. She has since deleted it, but I managed to find a copy. I will let you be the judge.